Hello, good people. Welcome back to my channel. So, I don't know, the lighting is definitely going to be freaking weird because I have you guys in a closet right now so I can do my makeup and looking in the mirror and also talk to the camera. So I don't really know how this is going to work out exactly, but we're going to give it a go. So today I just want to do like a little chit chat, get ready with me while I do my makeup. And yeah, let's get right into it. As you guys know, I just moved, so like my stuff is all over the place, and that's why we're in a weird setup right now, and that's also why I have like bad lighting and I don't know where half of my stuff is, so just bear with me here. So right now I just showered and I washed my face, and right now I'm just putting on the Glossier Exfoliating Skin Perfector treatment, which has been doing wonders for my bumps. I get like forehead bumps. So I actually ran out, and then I noticed when I ran out that my bumps came back. So I was like, oh my gosh, the Glossier product was actually working. So I went and I picked them up yesterday, and this is it if you guys want to see. I don't know if that's going to focus, probably not, but yeah. So then I just go ahead and let that dry before putting on my moisturizer. So I usually use my Glossier Priming Moisturizer before I put makeup on, but I actually can't find it right now, so I'm just going to use what I usually use to moisturize my face, which is my shea butter. I use unrefined shea butter for my whole body. It's vegan, completely natural. The only ingredient is shea butter, and I get mine on Amazon, and it's just like amazing. But I don't usually like to use this on my skin before I put on makeup because it is very thick and it will make my face really like hyper moisturized and oily. I guess not really oily is not the right word, but it's just, I feel like it's not good for putting on makeup. But that could also just be in my head. And then I just put my balm.com on, which you guys are familiar with because I use in every video. It's the best chapstick I ever used in my life. Well, technically it's not chapstick, but you get the deal. So, I've never done this before, but I kind of want to like talk about something that's happening and something that's like trending in pop culture right now, I guess, in the media, I guess you could say. And that is the whole Tristan, Thompson, Khloe Kardashian, Jordyn Woods kind of like scandal. So if you guys don't know, which you probably don't because I like don't really talk about it that much, I guess. I mean, obviously with my friends and stuff, but not with like you guys. But basically, I am the biggest Kardashian fan ever. I love the Kardashians. I've been watching them for years. I'm obsessed with them. I think they're so awesome. They took a really shitty situation with the whole Kim K, like, porno scenario and like flipped the script essentially, and then they became like a conglomerate, literally like an empire, their entire family, and now they like are capitalizing the like whole entire like beauty market, the whole entire reality television market, just like so many different avenues, and I just think that's amazing. I don't exactly know why, but people really hate on them. Like, people love hating on the Kardashians. Like, they love saying that they're like cultural appropriators, that they are fake, their whole entire bodies are fake, their lifestyle's fake, all this different stuff. I don't agree with that, but whatever. People literally find joy in like hating on them, so I don't get it, but that's just like the way it is. Okay, now I'm gonna put on my Fenty Beauty foundation. So yeah, obviously, we've all heard the scandal heard round the world. I don't even know what the phrase is, but it's something heard round the world. Anyway, basically, if you don't know, Tristan Thompson is the boyfriend, I guess, and the father of Khloe Kardashian's daughter. That sounded like a really confusing sentence. It sounds like I meant that he's the boyfriend and also the father of the daughter, but no, I meant he's the boyfriend of Khloe and the father of her daughter True. And he's a basketball player, I guess, and he's known for being like, he cheated before, and like I think he had like a girlfriend that was pregnant before Khloe, and he like left her or something for Khloe. I don't even know, something random, weird, but I digress. He is not the best character, I would say. So that's just based off the cheating stuff, and that's all I really know about him. I don't really know much more about him. Anyway, so he apparently cheated on Khloe again, but this time with Jordyn Woods, who is the best friend of Kylie Jenner, who is obviously Khloe's sister, and also she's a close family friend to the Kardashians, and she has been for years. She was literally even in Kylie's like video when she announced that she was pregnant after like literally hiding her pregnancy for however long. She's like really close. So anyway, like drama happened, and basically they ended up like hooking up or something. Not hooking up, kissing. I don't even know. The story is just really all over the place. But essentially it is a full-blown drama. And I don't know. So my take on Khloe is that I love Khloe, and I feel really bad for her because because she's gone through it. Like, she's really been through it. I feel better for her because she was always, like, the odd one out of the Kardashian sister. People still want to have a theory about her, like, being OJ's daughter and all this different stuff. She was obviously larger growing up, and she was the largest one, and she's, like, the tallest one, and she just looks different than the rest of the family. She's always made fun of for that, and I just feel like she's had a really rough, like, time as being a Kardashian. She's, like, the female version of Rob. So I have actually been following, like I said, I'm, like, a big Kardashian fan, so I've been following all of their, like, lives on Keeping Up with the Kardashians for years, and like I said, Khloe has been through it, and I feel really bad for her because she's always wanted, and watching the show, you can tell, and she always talks about how she's always wanted a family, she's always wanted love and children, and, like, that's just what she's always wanted. Like, more than any of the other Kardashians, she's always talked about how much she wanted that. And then with her ex-husband Lamar, if you guys aren't familiar, I think he's a basketball player. I don't know. If he's not, it's going to sound really racist. But he was in some kind of industry where he got mixed up with drugs and all this different stuff. And at the end of the day, they got married and all this stuff, and then they divorced. But throughout the marriage and stuff, Khloe was trying really, really hard to have a baby. And she could not, for the life of her, get pregnant. And she had, like, a really tough time. And then, obviously, they ended up divorcing. Not because of that, because of his drugs problems and all this stuff. And so, anyway, she just had to deal with all of that. And it was, like, after her searching her whole life for love and all this different stuff, of course, she ends up getting divorced. And so she went through that whole thing, which was really sad and a drama. And then there was some sort of series of events. I don't know what the series of events are, but essentially she ended up being with Tristan and they ended up having a baby. Great. Awesome. Then he ended up cheating. Okay, great. Awesome. Of course, not surprised. Because with her luck, like, of course that would happen. So she just had, like, a really, like, sad kind of, like, tough, like, life. I mean, yeah, she's rich and famous and has money, but she's just not been, like, revered as the other Kardashians. And she just literally has, like, bad luck after bad luck. So, anyway, people are saying that she really deserved this. Like, of course, she's, like, you know, she apparently, like, I really honestly don't know the details, but apparently she, like, I guess she was seeing Tristan while he was with his pregnant, girlfriend or whatever. So they think she deserved it because she, like, broke up a family, and so, like, obviously somebody would break up her family, that's karma, all this different stuff. So I don't think that she deserved it, in my opinion. I think that even if she did something wrong, even if she made a mistake and she did whatever she did, like, talked to this guy while he had an ex-girlfriend or pregnant ex-wife, I don't even know what the situation was, whatever it was, even if she did that, I don't think that she deserved to get cheated on by a close family friend and literally betrayed by someone who they trusted, the entire family trusted, and, like, for years had been involved with as, like, almost like another family member. I don't think anyone deserves that, so it's, like, a little weird that, no, it's not a little weird. Freaking people are harsh, and the media is harsh, and it makes sense that they would be like, oh my god, she deserved it, and all that kind of I can't find my spoolie, my Anastasia Beverly Hills spoolie, so I'm just gonna use this one that I found randomly. But yeah, so I definitely think that Khloe was wrong for saying, she, like, put out a tweet saying that Jordyn broke up her family, and I do think that was wrong to say, because I don't think that Jordyn and the kiss and whatever happened was the sole reason that her family broke up. I mean, Tristan was always, like, a little dirty dog, and it should be no surprise that he would continue his dirty dog ways, especially with the industry he's in that facilitates, like, being a hot guy and a sports player and, like, all the girls want you and stuff like that, and he's, like, young and, like, pretty much seems immature, so it's, like, kind of not a really big surprise that something like this had happened. I think, like, Khloe was just emotional and, like, very, like, you know, her whole life just blew up in front of the whole world. So I think she was just tweeting, like, Jordyn, of course you broke up my family, all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. But then she did retract the statement and say, like, okay, like, obviously, Jordyn, you didn't break up my family, but whatever. So, anyway, I just think the whole thing is really sad for Khloe, and I honestly think she's a victim in this situation, whereas I just can't get my head around it, but a lot of people don't. So then there's Jordyn. Okay, so at first I was just like, oh my gosh, Jordyn is a dirty dog. Like, I can't believe she would do that. I still can't believe she would do that, but, like, I really was like, oh my gosh, she is such a dirty dog. And I just, like, felt like she was just terrible and horrible. And I still feel like she's messy. She's definitely messy. She definitely did not tell the whole truth in her little, like, Red Table Talk speech. Okay, I just got this Glossier Lash Stick mascara that I wanted to try, so I'm going to do that now. But, yeah, she was like, a lot of her like story was not lining up. Oh my god, sis was like really like not making sense. But yeah, I did change my mind a little bit about the situation. I realized that she's a 21-year-old girl and she was drunk and she like got herself into a sticky situation and made a mistake, and like honestly, we've all been there. I've literally been there, not this specific situation, but like I've been there where I've gotten drunk and like gotten myself into a sticky situation, and it wasn't like a mark of like my character. It wasn't like I'm a horrible person and I would like do the same things again and over again. It was just like I got myself into a sticky situation and I was young and dumb, and I feel like that's really what happened to her, except she's in the public eye and she's in the media, so she can't be messy. Like, she really can't be that messy. And like I said, I don't think her story really added up, because it was like, she said apparently at the end of there was like a party at Tristan's house, all this stuff, and at the end of the party, literally like really late in the early the next morning or something like that, she was leaving and he like went up to her and kissed her. Her explanation of how she was sitting on the chair, like he was supposed to be sitting on a chair and she was sitting on the edge and like her feet accidentally touched his feet. It's like, come on, sis, like really? We're supposed to believe that? Like, something's fishy about that. I get the inkling that there might have been like some flirting or like a little bit of closeness going on at some point. If it's true that he really did out of nowhere just randomly kiss her, that is so disrespectful. That is like really crossing a different line, and I apologize for insinuating that you do anything that would warrant that unwanted behavior from him. But if I'm thinking of the situation, the narrative that I feel is what she's presenting, I feel like there was something more than he just randomly came up and kissed her. And with that being said, I do think that she's getting all the blame. Like, it really is sad, because black women are always the one to blame in situations, and I do feel like she is literally, it's like Jordyn Woods, oh my god, look how bad she is, all this different stuff, versus like the real dirty dog, who's Tristan. And I don't know, let's calculate how many freaking times I've said dirty dog in this video. I don't know why I'm saying dirty dog, but that's the only way I can describe it. And I just think it's so unfair that no one is blaming Tristan. Everyone's just bashing and blaming Jordyn. It's just like, she's an easy target. Like, okay, as if it's like the whole thing is her fault. It's like, she's a 21-year-old girl. I don't even know how old he is, but he's supposed to be an adult man with a family and have loyalty to his family. And it's crazy that everyone who's team Khloe is out here for her throat. Okay, so my camera died, of course. So I'm on my iPhone. It's probably like a little shoddy. I did my makeup. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh my god, it's terrible lighting. But I did my makeup. And the last thing I just want to say was basically that I feel like the blame really should be on Tristan for the most part. Like, obviously it takes two to tango, and I think they both did something wrong here. But at the end of the day, Tristan was the one with a loyalty to his family. He's an adult man, and he made a stupid decision. I really even know why he got himself in this situation in the first place. I don't know. I just feel like that's already putting yourself in a sticky situation, and he should be smarter than that. And especially as a public figure, like, come on. Especially if he did just kiss her and like he was the one to initiate all that stuff, then he is really super messy, and we should not be focusing on Jordyn being a really bad person and all this different stuff, and her messing up the whole entire family, because it's like, yeah, she had a part in this, for sure, she had a part in this, but at the same time, he is in the actual family. He is the father of one of the kids in the family, and he has a loyalty to his girlfriend. He's in a committed relationship, and he has a loyalty to his daughter. So I feel like we need to be thinking about our priorities here. Like, should we just be blaming Jordyn solely? Like, I barely heard anything about Tristan. I barely heard people bashing Tristan. I barely heard anyone saying anything about Tristan, but all Jordyn. Anyway, I just want to know what you guys think about the situation. Do you think it's fair? Do you think Khloe deserved this? Do you agree that there's been a lot of blame on Jordyn? Like, what do you guys think? I just want your thoughts on the matter. Comment down below. I'm just interested in pop culture and what's going on, and I thought, hey, let me talk about it on my channel, because I never talk about this really. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna go do my hair and get started with my day, and yeah, as always, sending you guys all the love and the light this world has to offer.